Well, good morning and happy Thursday here on Up with KREM. I'm Regan Gallo. Tim Pham has the day off today, and we continue to track these Spokane area fires and the impacts we are seeing across the inland Northwest, which is why this morning we are tossing first to weather. And this morning we have guest meteorologist Kim Castro here today, all the way from our sister station in Houston. She is giving Jenny Power a well-deserved day off and some rest. So Kim, thank you so much for being here. You mentioned we are watching for potential fire weather. What is the update this morning that people should know as they're getting their days going?
We've got all the weather elements up on our horizon as we head into Friday and Saturday. The wind is going to start to pick up the pace again, so that's why we're under a fire weather watch. Gusts are going to be at 20 to 30 miles an hour. That's going to be really difficult for firefighters that are trying to get some good containment, get a good perimeter around these fires if they have to once again look out for the potential of some spot fires. So that's going to be for your Friday and Saturday. We're still under a weather impact alert even today, and that's because of the smoky haze, the hot temperatures, and the low relative humidity. What do you need to do to heed to this warning? Try and limit your time outside. You don't want to breathe this air that is really unhealthy for most of us to breathe. Dew points right now are in the upper 30s. That's a number I look at to measure moisture. There's really not much of it, and this is the best it's going to get. Notice air quality. There's a particular trouble spot that I'm looking at north of Wenatchee, west of Omak. That's an area that has very unhealthy air quality. Then from Wilbur to Wheeler, Spokane, air quality is unhealthy for everybody. That's the same thing for Yakima. Notice Ritzville, you're seeing unhealthy air quality for sensitive groups. So that means if you have asthma or respiratory issues, emphysema, you want to limit your time outdoors. But really, until we see the smoke lid lift, which isn't going to happen until next week, I would caution you to not be outdoors. Temperatures are going to climb quickly this afternoon. We'll be in the upper 80s by the time we're having lunch, and then high temperatures are going to move into the mid 90s. Some of us will be in the triple digits. I'll show you which spots are going to heat up even more when I see you back here for the full forecast.
Kim, thank you so much. All good things to track this morning. And the man accused of setting the Old Trails fire is set to be back in court today for his arraignment. Now, 37-year-old Aaron Farinacci was arrested earlier this week on arson. Court documents show that a witness noticed Farinacci was in the area of the fire and was acting nervous. Deputies say they found a pack of cigarettes, a butane lighter, and a box of heavy-duty waterproof matches in Farinacci's fanny pack. When told that witnesses saw him in the area where the fire started, Farinacci told authorities that, quote, they don't know the whole thing. And speaking of the Spokane area fires altogether, they have burned over 10,400 acres. And yesterday morning, we learned new containment numbers for each of the fires. So let's take a look at those now. The Old Trails fire, burning on the northwest side of Spokane, has burned 3,500 acres, and fire crews have it at 13% containment. The Autumn Lane fire is the most active of the three, also at 13% containment. That fire is burning in the 9 Mile area. It's more than 5,800 acres. And then the Fairview fire in the Meade area is at 5% containment and just under 1,000 acres. Now, fire crews have stopped forward progress on that fire just a few days ago. So let's again take a look at the latest evacuation maps. Both the Stephen and Spokane County evacuation maps now show the entire evacuation zone. We're looking at the Spokane County map right now. Still a large area under those level 3 go now evacuations. Crews did downgrade several evacuation orders to level 2 get set. 2 zones were also upgraded from level 1 to level 2. We have a more detailed look at those evacuations on our website at krem.com. And we know hundreds of firefighters are here in Spokane working to get control of the fires. Upwards of almost 2,000 are expected to be here through the end of the week. And that's why we have KREM 2's Christian Garza is live at the command center, where we should get an update later this morning about the progress on those fires. Christian, good morning. Great to see you. I know you've been tracking these firefighters as they're getting their days started. What should we know about their days ahead?
Yeah, good morning, Regan. Well, crews from all across the country and even Australia have made their way to Spokane County to help with these fires. I mean, as you can see right here beside me, they are lining up, getting ready for the day, getting everything they need before they head back out there to the fire lines. Now, this morning, we confirmed with fire officials that 20 states and close to 100 jurisdictions are here to help, which is why today they've officially moved to the Spokane County Fairgrounds, just due to the sheer magnitude of the agencies who have responded to the call to help with these fires. They simply just outgrew the space there at Mount Spokane High School. Thanks to all the hard work these crews have been putting in since the fire started on Saturday, the fire's combined acreage has decreased in size by about 100, which is good news this morning. However, officials confirm that there are still burning over 10,000 acres combined and have impacted close to 850 structures. Now, spokesperson with the California Interagency Incident Management Team 7, Tom Stokesbury, gives us just a quick little glimpse at what a day looks like for the thousands of boots on the ground fighting these fires.
Our firefighters are working 16-hour shifts, so they get up in the morning, they're getting something to eat, they're getting their daily briefing, getting their supplies for the day, their assignment, and they're out on the lines. And they're working hard all day long, suppressing this fire with our tactics and strategy, and then it's back in for some dinner and bedtime and start all over again the next day.
Officials say thanks to the weather cooperating with them for the last couple of days, they've been able to make significant progress on these fires. All three fires have primary containment lines, which is a great sign, so that way they don't progress any further. Now crews are working to strengthen those lines and aggressively mop up any sort of hot spots in these affected areas. Now, today's next briefing is planned for 7 a.m. where they'll give updates on those containment numbers, the acreage size, all of those different things. We'll make sure to bring you the very latest from right here at the Spokane County Fairgrounds. Here in Spokane County, Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.
Christian, thank you so much. Great visuals there, too, to just give us an idea of the extent of resources. Also, this morning, we are learning fire crews from Southern California are heading to Eastern Washington to help battle our local fires. Nearly 80 firefighters and personnel from San Diego are set out to help.
We're all working towards one common goal, to save lives and protect property, put that fire out. So anytime that we could assist our neighbors or have our neighbors assist us is a benefit for the community and the residents.
And these crews could remain in Washington for up to 2 weeks. And since mid-July, California Fire has deployed nearly 400 firefighters to Washington, Idaho, Oregon, and Nevada. Well, in a time like this, we have launched our Help to Northwest campaign, which is a partnership between KREM, the American Red Cross, and Rose Hours. With your help and the help of our local businesses in our community, you have raised more than $230,000, and that's just on day 6 since these fires broke out. You can help out and donate right now by using this QR code on your screen, or you can visit our website, krem.com, and click on the Help to Northwest link. It goes right to the Red Cross. And Maddie's Place announced that they are opening Maddie's Closet to help families impacted by the recent fires. They share they have clothing, baby supplies, household goods, and formula available. Maddie's Closet is open today from noon to 4 p.m. It's located just off of 9th Avenue. Maddie's Place shared they are also accepting donations at this time. And it's not only in the Spokane area that we are seeing fires impact the community. We're also tracking fires across the inland Northwest. And right now, let's take a look at 2 fires burning on the Colville Reservation. The Kaiser Canyon fire is the largest fire currently burning in Washington state. Here's some video you see on your screen. I was actually on scene there when we took that video. So far, it has burned more than 136,000 acres and is 48% contained. And the other fire burning on the Colville Reservation is the Maudwright fire. So far, this fire has burned more than 53,000 acres and is 39% contained. And the Inchelium Post Office is back open this morning. Earlier this week, USPS temporarily suspended operation because of those wildfires. And since evacuations have been lifted, operation at the Inchelium Post Office has now resumed. And if you have been impacted by either of these fires, you can visit the Disaster Assistance Center in Nespelem today from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. There will be people there to help with disaster relief funds and long-term recovery. The Colville Tribal Broadcast News and Information says the center is at the Inchelium Community Center, and transportation also is available for those who may need it.